Hi, you're right guys, so I've got a putting drill for you. It's going to really help with distance control. I think it's the main thing that's been helping me with. But before I do that, make sure you subscribe and so you can check out the other drills. If you haven't already, I've got a chipping drill up, so check that out. And yeah, I'll show you now. Right, okay, so I'm up at Hallamshire on the practice green, all wrapped up. It's getting a bit chilly now. So I'm going to show you what I've got set up. So the first thing you want to do is set up a 3-foot semicircle behind the hole, which you can see here. So just take a wedge and lay it out. It's about 3 foot. Put a few pegs around the side. Next thing, I want you to go from the hole and walk 5 paces. So you want to go from the hole, walking 5 paces. Once you've done that, put a tee down, another pace, put another tee, until you've got 7 tees out. So it should come to around 33 feet. I think that's about right. And it should look something like that. So I made this little diagram as well. I don't know if it's any help, but I'll make it downloadable on my website, or you can take a screenshot if that's easier. Just so it kind of lays everything out. So leave a comment if it's something you want. Okay, so starting from the first tee, what you've got to do is make sure that the ball isn't short of the hole or outside of the 3-foot semicircle. So if you're there short, then you're out and you'll start again. I'll show you what that means in a moment. If you're inside there, that's fine. Outside that semicircle like that, that's out as well. You can get it in the hole though. If you get it in, well, that's quite good. If you get it in, you get an extra life. Again, I'll explain what that means in a minute. Right, so you start from the front tee. If you obviously get it in that semicircle or in the hole, you move back but skip one. So you go to what would be the 3rd tee. Same again, skip one and skip one until you're at the back tee. And if you're still in it by this point, then you go one up to the 6, skip one, so it'll be the 4th tee, and then the final one will be the 2nd tee. But if you miss any of them, so if you're short of the hole, I'll show you again. If you're short of the hole like that, then you've got to start right from the beginning. So you go straight back to this 1st tee. If you get it in, so you've got an extra life, that means that, say you're at this 3rd peg, you've got a life at the first one, but you're short or outside of the semicircle, you can have another go from there. So you don't skip one, but you get another go. Right, so I'm going to try and show you now. It might be a bit easier to explain. Okay, so I'm going from the 1st tee here, and that is good. So it's inside the semicircle, so I move back now to the 3rd tee. So again, that's good. Move back, so I skip one and I'm on the 5th tee now. Okay, so that is, yeah, just good. So I move back to the 7th tee now, which is the last tee right at the back. So that was from the back tee, so I was getting really close there. It was quite good, but I've just come up short, which means I've got to go all the way back to the beginning, start again. So you can see it puts a little bit of pressure on it. Got an extra life now, I need it. that didn't go very well. I got a life, then on the last one again, hit it long as you can see, and then hit my extra life just short. So again, start over. So clearly you can see I'm not very good at this today, but I've got a clip, I think it was my dad, and I recorded him not long ago, and he did it on his first attempt, and he'd even admit he's not usually that good a putter, but I'll show you that, show you how it should be done. He's going to go from the first peg, see how he does. Yeah, and that's good. So he moves back now to the third one, so he skipped one. Oh, he's in. Yes, he's got a life. He's being quiet, but I know he's quite smug about that. Oh. Yeah, just in. So he's all the way now. You'll see at the back tee. No pressure. Oh yes, he's still in. So now what he wants to do is you just go one up. So this is the way back now. So you just go to that sixth tee, and then after that you'll start skipping again. Oh, what we say, he's just in line with that front edge, so that's still good. But remember, he's got a life as well. So he's got two more to go. The fourth peg. Oh, I can't believe this, he's absolutely nailing it. Come on, last peg with a life to spare. He's not completed this today, you know. I think that's good. Yeah, we'll give you that. Completed it first go, I can't believe. So that's how it should be done. So yeah, hopefully that helped. Hopefully you get something from that. Obviously it's great for distances. The other thing I'd say is try not to make the putt too hard. You could see that's quite a straight putt. You know, it's more about that distance control rather than getting the line right. Let me know what you think. Make sure you remember to subscribe so you can see the others. I've got some other putting drills coming soon. Hopefully it'll be quicker than it took me to do this one.